Are we ready to laugh tonight? All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, the crown jewel of the conference, the humorous speech contest. It's going to be a fun night. Right now, I would like to introduce our contest master. She's our past district contest chair. I'm sorry. Miss Pam Christopher.
I know some of you in the back cannot see me, but that's all right. Because this is as tall as it gets.
Gorgeous. I just wanted to tell you, okay?
Welcome to our humorous speech contest. We are so happy to have you here tonight, and you're going to laugh like you've never laughed before. Today you've experienced a little bit of education. We've taken care of business, and now it's time to have some fun and laugh. You have the 10 best humorous speakers from all over District 37. Just so you will know, fellow Toastmasters and guests on this side of the room, the speaking area ends where the trophies are. The reason is, if I pass this table with the lavalier or this microphone, you're not going to like what happens right over there with the speaker. So I told the contestants that the speaking area starts here and it goes all the way over to the steps. So they have plenty of room. We are ready to have a contest. Your Toastmaster for tonight is a charter member of the Cardinal Toastmaster Club in Raleigh, North Carolina, and a mentor for the new Select Distinguished Wells Fargo Triangle Toastmasters, achieved Select Distinguished in their first year. And she was their mentor. By trade, she is a sales girl. If you want to know what she sells, see if you can find out during our evening meal. I'm not going to tell. Her favorite contest is the humorous speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome a future Distinguished Toastmaster, Kathy Crowley.
Thank you, Pam. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here tonight. This is my favorite contest. You are going to hear 10 of the funniest people in the state of North Carolina. How lucky do you feel right now? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to go through a few rules with you, but one of the things I'm going to start with, most of you know, we have a minute of silence that we observe between each speaker. You are in luck, because normally what happens is that during that moment, that 1 minute, you would most of the time stare awkwardly at me while I try to look like this. Good news. I'm going to give you a task that you can do during that 1 minute of silence. It happens to coincide with my new assignment that I'm starting on Monday. Here's how it all began. Friday, I went to the doctor's office. I go up to the window and I say, "Hi, I'm Kathy Crowley. I'm here for my dentist appointment. See my pearly whites?" She says, "Great, Miss Crowley, this is fantastic. We have you at 3821 Charleston Park Drive. Great, we have your age at 156. I said, "What, did I become a vampire? Do I need some new facial cream? I don't understand." 156, she says, "Oh, you don't understand. We are now converting everything over into Kim Kardashian wedding time." I said, "What? How is that possible?" She says, "Okay, Miss Crowley, follow me. Here's how this works. As you know, Kim Kardashian was married for approximately how many days? The good pop culture, nice. The good news is, for those of us that are mathematically challenged, they have rounded that up to 90 days. What that means is that in the course of a year, so I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means. The girl at the desk is like, "Oh, are you a sales girl?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You can figure out a comp plan, but you can't figure out easy math?" No, I can't. She said, "Well, here's what you do, Kathy. So what you do, 3 months for one time of marriage." I said, "Great." She goes, "We're counting that as a year." I said, "What?" She She said, yes. So, times 4, so that means 4 in a year would equal 1 year of your birth. I said, what? How'd you get 156? She said, well, you're 39. She says, multiply that by 4, and your age is now 156. What I'd like you to do is 2 things during the 1 minute of silence today. Number 1, I want you to figure out how old you are in Kim Kardashian wedding years. And then when you figure that out, if only 30 seconds have gone by, for those of you that are not mathematically challenged, I'd like you to find out how long you've been in Toastmasters via Kim Kardashian years. Figure that out during our 1 minute of silence. Folks, we're in for a fantastic evening tonight. I am delighted to be your contest chair. Please help me welcome Glenn Scales for some rules.
My utmost thanks to Barry. And of course, we have rules, but we're going to be very brief. We found out earlier this evening that there's a reception next door, and the band starts playing at 7 o'clock. So, all the speeches are going to be 1 to 2 minutes. No. All right, so this is a humorous speech contest. The contest chair has verified the eligibility of the speakers. I have verified the eligibility of the judges. Judges, timers, and counters have all been briefed. This is a timed event. We have 2 independent timers in the back of the room. Pete Breedenbach, our chief timer, will demonstrate the times. At 5 minutes, the green light will come on, followed by the yellow at 6 minutes, and the red at 7. Red will stay on until the conclusion of the speech, with no further indication that the speaker may have exceeded the maximum time limit. Speakers can be disqualified if they speak for less than 4 minutes, 30 seconds, or more than 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Timing starts and stops at the first indication by either verbal or gesture that the speech has started and concluded. Only judges and contestants can protest. Protests can be for originality or eligibility, and protests need to be made to myself as the chief judge or to the contest chair prior to the announcement of winners. And while there's a lot more to be read in the rule book, and I know you've all read it. Come on, we've all read it, okay, we've all read it. I'd like to turn this back over to our contest master, Kathy, so that we can get started. One final note about the judges. We have judges scattered around the room. They'll be completing their ballots at the end of the speaking order. There will be silence until all of the ballots are collected. Judges, just hold your ballots up, and the counters and myself will collect them and then take them out of the room. So hopefully that won't take more than a couple of minutes, and then the festivities can begin. Kathy?
Thank you, Glenn. Just a couple of more housekeeping items before the fun begins. First of all, I'm going to invite everybody right now to turn off your cell phones or any other devices you have on your person or in your purse. All devices, you heard me. Excellent, thank you for that. Pam has already reviewed the speaking area the contestants are going to have from the trophies all the way down to the stairs. We're going to ask that you please do not leave or try to enter during the contest. We have people blocking the doors. This is to allow our speakers to be able to focus on entertaining the entire crowd today. No flash photography while our speakers are up here giving their speech. There'll be plenty of time for the press to have all their questions answered and get their photographs later. The order in which this is happening, for those of you that have not been to a contest before, when I announce the contestant, I will give you their name, their speech title, the speech title, and their name. Now you're probably asking yourself, great, who's first, who's second, who's third? Get out your pens, I'm about to tell you. Number 1, Larry Brown. Number 2, Anthony Allen. Number 3, Robbie Hemmings. Number 4, Scott Wooten. Number 5, Alex Porter. Number 6, Mike Johnson. Number 7, David Young. Number 8, Tina Powell. Number 9, Jeb Sturmer. Number 10, Calvin Duncan. Please add Calvin Duncan. He will be replacing Michael King.